Welcome back to the channel. I don't know what that was all about, but I'm back. Free live energy updates. One question for one call. Doing the spirit box thing. Once Molly shows up, hopefully the real Hadijah J comes back. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi. I know it's fun to run outside and it's Pookie. It's Pookie, I know. Your mommy dog is gonna get your treats. I'm gonna get your treats. Hi. It was just a little bit of thunder. JD, is Paul lying to me about divorcing? Are you feeling that way about it? Spirit, what does JD need to know about Paul right now? What does JD need to know about Paul? So they could be definitely lying to you in regards to what they want and what they don't want. The world card is definitely about regeneration. The world regenerates itself. You know, when we cut ourselves, we regenerate, our skin heals. I feel like the energy is you know, this person respects you, but at the same time, they feel very responsible for maybe not following their own dreams in this world card here, not staying the best version of themselves, not being able to keep their world stable. Instead, it's slipping through their fingers. Well, yeah, it's like they don't understand themselves or understand love. You know, it's like maybe they don't love themselves. Hey, welcome back. The real DJ. Welcome back. No, not at all, JD. That's interesting that you would say that, though, because the whole vast world is you pushed out. So they might actually be thinking that about you and, you know, no, thinking that about themselves. So you're thinking that about yourself. See what I mean? Because I know that my mentor says everybody's you pushed out, and we see a lot of videos and a lot of people talking about this this theory of how the whole vast world is you pushed out, and that things and people in the world and your reality and your 3D reality, they have to show up according to how they have to show up the way, according to how you think and feel and assume them to be towards you, towards everything. You're welcome. But no, you're not stupid. I mean, you're typing. You know how to log into YouTube. You're following your inner compass and asking the right question that you feel your inner compass has to ask. But if you're feeling that way about yourself subconsciously, even, they might also, you see how it but this person has no free will in your reality. They're showing up this way to you because somewhere something's going on, maybe with your self-concept, that you need to check in on. Ask yourself, what are you saying to yourself about yourself? What are you saying to yourself about them and the situation? So you spent 2 years, well, yeah, stop waiting for them. When you wait and wait and wait, pause on things. You're supposed to be enjoying your life. You're supposed to be having fun, Spirit says. It's Spirit's job to surprise you. Okay? It's Spirit's job to surprise you, JD. You don't have to get over him. You don't have to get over him if you don't want to. But what you should do is get over the old version of him that's making you feel this way. Molly does this. She deletes everybody's phone number. If she's not comfortable with them. Even like the man that she loves, she'll delete his phone number and all his text messages, and then. So I understand. Actually, yeah, Real Hadija J, you could ask some questions now and to see if we can kind of draw in that energy. Thank you. I wish I could remember the brand name. It's Burt's Bee Lip Stain. I don't delete anybody's number. In fact, I'll go find your phone number and put it in my phone and text you. Whether you like it or not. Because I'm old-fashioned. I like white pages. White pages is cool. White pages is my friend. White pages is your friend. Okay? I find it to be more odd when there's somebody orbiting your channel or your social media or your whatever, instead of actually just calling you up on the phone and having a conversation, like an old-fashioned conversation. Remember what life was like before Yahoo Messenger? Does anybody remember how excited they were to create their AOL account? Now it's gone. That's a great question. Let's ask that for you real quick, and then I'm going to remember that question for others. Excuse me. Yes, Knight of Wands. So the real Hadija J, there is somebody. There definitely is somebody. Someone does want to pursue you. They might be your complete opposite and into horses. But I think somehow you should know that it's important to know that there is somebody who is actively, there is somebody actively who would like to pursue you if you were looking for a relationship. Dad, if you want some cheesecake, it's in the fridge and it's vegan. You can have some. So tonight we are working together here to stop that severe storm. Yeah, there was some thunder, but just severe part of the storm goes somewhere else. That's what I'm doing. I'm using a lot of my energy right now to counteract that. So if I get kind of spacey, I'm sorry. I really don't want to see that poor little guy in the trap get any worse than it already is. Who's next? You're right, JD. He shouldn't say that to you. He shouldn't say that to you unless he's being honest about it. You know, and maybe when they said it, Spirit says it was just a half truth. Like, it's almost like they want to do something about it, but they not sure. You know how someone can kind of doubt themselves and they'll talk about something that they want to do, but they never really do it, or they're not sure they can do it. They have the power to do it, the will to do it. Have they asked you how you want to operate around that divorce? And you want to start working on getting over the old version of him and start thinking about the new version. Like, the new version would never say that to you. Okay, babe? Snow White, it's good to see you, honey. Trying to manifest a house for rent for months now. What should I do? I think that we should get together and talk about that. Because me too. Oh, what a bitch. I mean, I'm serious. Like, have you seen the prices for just one application? $75 to $125. Like, I live with 3 people. By the time I'm done filling out 3 applications, that's all our food money for the rent. Assholes. Ugh. I mean, all our food money for the month. Like, it's so ridiculous. And then stuff like you've got to make 3 and 4 times the rent. So if the fucking rent is even $1,500, they're like, you don't make enough if it's 4 times the rent. Or it's okay to have 2 15-pound dogs, but it's not okay to have 3 5-pound dogs. Okay, you psychopaths. Let's see, what else are they doing? It's okay. I understand a pet deposit, but now they want you to pay pet rent. Pet rent. Sometimes it's $25 to $50 to $75. Yeah. Make sure you don't have any bad credit or liens. Even if the lien's not on your credit, check, a lien website for your state. Keep me updated, because I'm telling you what, I've been through 500 houses. Okay. There's one woman I'm going to call again because she was really, 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 she was really like concerned about my issue, but she was also quite concerned with the fact that would we be able to pay that kind of rent. And I think that now this year I could maybe show her that we might be able to. I mean, and see if she would let us rent her home. I'm gonna maybe go down the road of just getting another apartment if I have to. I don't know yet. I feel very up in the air. I'm just trying to live from a perspective of everyday living in the end, that I'm already in the place I want to be. I'm already, this is what it's like. And I imagine my friends congratulating me. But I think because I'm so scared, subconsciously still a little bit, I've been going through some real mind mangling scenarios. So I feel for you, Snow White. I think the best thing to do is stay on that strict mental diet, because it's going to drive you crazy. I'm really not sure what what your goal is. Do you want to find new roommates? Do you want to, what do you want to live in? Where do you want it to be? I know I would like to have a home where I have some privacy, where if I want to go out in the backyard and take a bath under the stars, I can. Or if I want to put, my food garden in, I can. If I want to hang out with my band and play music, we can. But some things changed over the last week, and it was good to know, like my drummer said, we have a place we can make records. We have a place we can jam that's pretty settled. If you just have to find a place real quick to rent up here, don't worry about that right now. Just come and let's make a record. So I do have options. People that will take my 3 dogs. People that will rent to us. Somebody where I'll be able to. It'll go towards building the credit for renting if I live there. I just don't know if I want to live in an apartment again. I just don't know if I want to go back into something that's not mine again and again and again. I've rented all my life, and I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I would like to keep my cotton candy blue walls, and paint them red if I want to, kind of thing. I don't know. But if you stay on that strict mental diet, you really think about what you want, minimize what you have in the 3D and within, you should be able to find something. There's so much out there. I just suggest that you keep persisting in what you want. I'm sorry that if anyone thinks I'm ignoring him, I'm not. It's just Snow White's having a problem finding her own cottage too. So Cinderella and Snow White are talking about that right now. Let's get back to these energy updates. Let me check on Molly. I know that the real Hadija J we're going to try to contact spirits in regards to you. Hey, Cottonfly, it's good to see you. It's okay to cry, JD. When you're ready to come back and chat, we'll be here to validate your pain and suffering, and be here for you us. We'll listen in, okay? Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Keep us posted. You're not alone. PU, we'll get to you. Hey, Dollface Diva. I think it's somebody new. The real Hadiza J. We can even ask the spirits when Molly gets here. Spirit says, knock, knock, TikTok. Does anybody have a TikTok? I don't. So tonight we're also, if you guys want to help me move a storm out of a severe part of a storm out of the way, out of the path of my neighborhood, just start believing that it's done. Because I'm working real hard right now to push that severe thunderstorm away. So if I'm a little bit flighty, you know why. I'm pretty upset though tonight, you guys. I kind of wish I hadn't have gone out on a walk and seen that squirrel trapped in that metal cage on a roof. It's like it's ruined my whole night. Okay, Dollface, let's see what you need to know about that right now. And PU, you want to know what is the reality of S? What is the reality of S? What does PU need to know about that right now? The reality is love, light, spiritual, heightened food in this lover's card. Maybe that's what they are seeking to have the most of. Dollface Diva energy update for you and Eric. Let's see what you need to know. Hey, Star. What's up? So, Snow White, if you don't know, I feel like when I get stuck on Snow White is there's so much I want and really no options. And then maybe I just told myself a limiting belief I didn't realize I had until just now. So Dollface Diva, my computer just froze up. Are you guys going to maybe go on vacation? Are you going to go to the beach? Maybe you're going to go to a lake, go swimming, traveling. 8 of Wands, passionate communication about what you guys want and don't want. I don't think it's going to be an argument, though. What's simplistic about love, Q? I don't understand what you mean. Fatash, V's current feelings towards you, they like you. They want to be closer to you and get to know you better in this 6 of Wands. Snow White. Okay, what is Snow White's next partner, next claim towards them? What do I feel? I feel like they really are in their wish fulfilled, and they might want to share that with you. They might want to tell you what their wish fulfilled will be and share it with you. Does that make sense? And it could be anything. It could be anything from food to intimacy to finding a better place to live. They might want to say, hey, let me help you go to higher grounds and get a place to live with you. Let me help you know what you want. You planning to see each other soon, Dollface? Cool. Yeah, I know, I know, Pu. I'll get there. Hold on a second. I'm about to do the feelings towards them. I haven't forgotten. You're welcome, Diva. You're welcome. Hey, Addison. Welcome back. How are you? Are you up late? Or are you just going to bed, darling? Spirit, what does Fatash need to know about V's feelings? Sorry, all my cards are a mess for a second. Yeah, you're up. Well, I'm going to do the spirit box thing soon. I'm just waiting on Molly to show up so she can read the questions in the chat for spirits. I'm good, Brown Sugar. I'm good. How are you? Okay, Fatash, V's current feelings towards you. Oh, wow. They might feel that you're not hearing them out. They might feel that they like to come closer to you and help you figure out which way to go. Take the blindfold off and show you the truth of the beauty that's not only within but without. That is called the Two of Swords. Traditionally, historically, this card is about pregnancy. Some people want to call it the crossroads, kind of a crossroads type of card. But whatever I just told you is just what Spirit needs you to know right now. So I hope that helps somehow. Please keep me updated. Addison, I don't want it to rain here tonight. Make it stop. And the dog needs water. Gosh, these dogs drink a lot of water. I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I'm back.
Did you give them water?
Yes, I did.
I thought you wanted to give water for them.
It's okay. I had water for them already. Thank you, though. You could just give me that water so I can drink it. Please. Thanks. Brown sugar, I'm worried about a squirrel.
Don't worry about it. Can't you guys a little bit longer if you can?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, Dad.
No. Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to make it a little spookier in here.
That's it.
All right, Snow White, let me know. Good luck. You want to know how that person views and feels towards you? Let's see what you need to know about the coworker that you argued with the other day. Addison, you have any questions? How are you? Are you there still, honey? I think that the coworker wants to really turn it around with you in regards to the Six of Wands. I mean, they're not viewing you as a bad person at all, really. They're probably thinking they made the wrong decision arguing with you as well. They might also be finding the sense of humor in things and being like, watch us become best friends. I hope somehow that helps, Brown Sugar. Please keep me updated. So you have 3 questions for your dad from Spirit and more information about the guy who likes horses, and wants to pursue me for very basic and short, not long. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just so I'll remember it. God, me too. I can't understand. I'm so confused why anyone would ever want to trap anything. Spirit, what do I need to know about the squirrel in the trap cage? What do I need to know about that, Spirit? That's so sweet. Spirit's like, I'm going to defend and protect it with the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That made me feel a little bit better. PU, I don't do exam questions. If you have any questions, Addison, I'm here for you. We're here to validate your pain and suffering, or even your happiness about something. Thank you, Brown Sugar. Yes, keep me updated. Don't want you to post the questions. No, not yet. Because Molly will have to. Because, like, here, I guess when I'm sitting here, I'll go ahead and explain the spirit box to you. It'll help me take my mind off of the squirrel. It's a little bit dark. Just turn that up for just a second. Hope these batteries work. What if spirits do read? I mean, I'm not saying that they're stupid. Maybe we'll try it. So let me see if I remember where the button is to turn it on. I haven't used it in a while. Here's the power. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm going to try to turn up the volume a little bit. The volume sucks on this, but let's see. Where is the... Tell me, can anybody even hear that? Maybe I should go around and turn off the other things in the house that are making humming noises. Yeah, it's already raining. It's like skipping and you can hear random voices. Yeah, rarely and occasionally, yes. Come here. Are you scared? My mommy. It's okay. I am going to turn it back off because I don't want to kill the battery. I'm going to take the batteries out so we can save them for the session. I also have my REM pod, which will also detect any energy like that of spirits or ghosts in the room. They'll also let by color or number. By number, Jesus. The colors on the top of the REM pod actually will show me the distance as well. We'll just have to see. I think the red one in the center means that whatever spirit is there is actually maybe even touching the antenna, I believe. I think that the green might be a light energy, and the more intense the colors go, the closer it is to me. Or to the REM pod, because REM pod is just going to be right here while we do this. Once I turned it on and I heard a Mexican jamboree band. was like, wow. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like some AM FM radio, but who knows? I mean, anything's possible. I'm pretty sure they have bands on the other side of the veil. What do you need to know? You can just tell me what you get if you want, okay? Maybe we should do this every Sunday without the caged squirrel. Yeah, I think the car alarm is off or stopped. And the rain stopped too. Spirit, what does Addison need to know? Yeah, don't worry about it, Addison. Tonight, we're going to be doing a spirit box. I'm also trying to keep a storm at bay. Keep it away from the neighborhood. Like, right, it can just come right up to the neighborhood, but not here. Don't even come this way. What you need to know, I'm sorry, my computer just froze, is the world is in your hands. You've got some kind of vision planning to do. It's like you are going to have some kind of freedom or some kind of will to do something different that sets you free. Maybe seeing the world, maybe traveling. And you got to really think about what you want in regards to that, okay? And have fun doing it. That's what you need to know is coming up for you. You have a vision of something, it can be yours. You have a vision of someone, it can be yours. So make your proposals and really think about what you want. Yeah, so I'm still taking questions. If anybody has any, you're so welcome, Addison. Keep me updated, please. I did take your question. So I'm sorry if you guys want to come in here and start crying like babies about who's first and who's next and who's not. Please don't do that to me because I will put you on pause. All right? I know that you're saying that Fatash should have been before you, but I actually did your reading before Fatash. So, and then you asked a question about exams. You should know, after being here several times, that in my description it says, I don't do exams, darling. Find another question. But you did ask a question earlier, and I answered it with the cards. All right? You wanted to know what is the reality of S, and I told you. All right? And then you told me that I was simplistic. in my answer. If you don't like the answer I gave you, I'm sorry. I can only give you what Spirit gives me. So that's your one question for one card for your one subscription or like today. If you don't like what I said about the reality of S, you can reject it. But don't come here and say, do Fatash first because he was first or she was first and start mangling my mind. That really is just too much for me. I can only take so much stupid. Okay, I'm being real honest. Okay, I did your reading. I asked nicely. I even answered nicely and politely, and gave you the information that Spirit needs you to know about the reality of S. So why are you trying to ask another question about an exam? Are you just getting off on my reactions? Because I'm not here to have my mind mangled. I'm here to help people. Okay? You should have known that. We've talked about it and said it 1,000 times, Pew. Okay? We've been here for a couple days, a week, whatever. All right, there's a description that even says it. I have moderators who repeatedly say, this right here. No health, legal, or financial pregnancy exam pass or questions. It's one question for one card for one subscription. If you're already subscribed, like the channel. Okay? No posers, no jobbers, no front, and no fear. Yeah, you're right. My dreams and wants are to be simplistic. So I hope that you will rewind it when I told you earlier to rewind it so that you can get the answer about S. Please keep me updated. But I'm not doing exam questions for anybody. I know exam questions, no questions about your vaginas, no questions about your bank accounts, okay? And no questions about your babies that may or may not be in there. If it comes up, I'll tell you. I'll never keep anything like that from you, okay? But I don't do that kind of thing. Cheating, don't ask me. Don't ask me about cheating, okay? Because that's something personal between you and your partner. And you need to be asking them, not tarot card readers. You need to be following your inner compass on others' mental wealth and yours as well. And not putting your mental wealth into these pieces of paper. Because Spirit dwells inside of you already. So overall message, the world card. What is going on in your world? What are you telling yourselves? Is your whole world upside down or is it right side up? As the world turns, what are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself about the world? What are you telling yourself about others? It's your reality. It's fine. Told you several times. Rewind. I couldn't tell you where your reading is now though. It's been so long since I updated. And when Spirit opens the portal on somebody, I tune into them. There really is no line or list of names. It's just you randomly get picked when I'm able to see your question. Yeah, it happens. It's no big deal. Promise. Nobody ever said that it wasn't. Nobody ever said that it wasn't a compliment. In fact, I said thank you. So could you stop disrupting the chat now? So we can get some other people who need some energy updates. You've been taken care of today, and I'm so grateful for your time, but this is a lot. Okay? Welcome to timeout. Yes, you can. You can send $3 for 3 minutes. The way that works is if you feel like you need a mentoring or grief counseling session, I'll give you a little bit of time to chat about it. But it's up to you. Do you want a quick general reading? Do you want something more in depth? What is it that you need me 888? Do you need grief counseling? Do you need just someone to talk to, or do you just need to have your pain and suffering validated at the moment? Okay, Empress. I'm hanging in there. Okay. Great, me 888. Let's see what you need to know about that job. Empress, yes, you may ask a question, please. PU, keep me updated. Yeah, anytime you need a reading, I'm here for you. If you want to come next week for another $10 reading, you can. But Spirit says, and whatever your question is in regards to this job or whatever, question about the job, you're going to find reward in it. Spirit says some kind of reward in it. You've gotten the 4 of Wands. Maybe it's going to help you buy a home one day or get into a better place to live. Or maybe it's just that you're going to meet somebody there that, is some kind of reward in your life. Maybe it's just the job in general is going to be the reward. I hope somehow that helps. How does Jay view you? Let's find out, Empress. What does Empress need to know about how Jay views them? We're just waiting on Molly, and then we're going to start doing the Estes method with the spirit box for the real Hadiza J. Maybe there'll be some other questions that come in that I'll take from others. So I feel like, hey, Fire Spawn, it's good to see you. Empress. So the way they view you is loving, caring, nurturing. Like you have that to offer everyone in this world as well. They like that about you. I think you're very nurturing and kind as well. First one, I'm going to say hey to Squidward. Squidward. Oh. I can come next week. Let's see if I respond to the question Nisha Queen wanted me to ask today. I keep forgetting to turn live chat on. Nisha Queen wanted me to ask you today is about how I had a dream about my specific person before, so she gave me the idea to ask if my specific person had a dream about me too. It's an interesting question. I feel like, yeah, somehow, some way we do kind of have dreams about each other that I could be wrong. I don't know, but anything is possible. Hey, Libra, welcome back to the channel. So, Fire Spawn, yes. And they might have even had some kind of dream where they're kind of like, what was that all about? Who was that? What was that all about? You ever had those dreams? And you see their face, but you don't? Yeah. So you got the Magician. All right, Meet 888. You can do it in more in-depth next week, sure. How does what are Esteban's next actions toward Libra next week? Esteban's next actions toward Libra next week. The card fell on the floor. I hate when that happens. Ruby. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about Esteban's next choices, next actions towards Libra? Make sure, Libra, that you're thinking and feeling what you want them to be the next action with. Might feel a little distant, but at the same time, it's like they want to get outside, they want to enjoy themselves, they want to dip their toes in the water with you and hang out. If they've been a little bit distant, don't worry about it, because they do see you as a star in their world. I hope somehow that helps. Please keep me updated. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Well, I'm glad that each reading is very consistent. That makes me very happy to hear. You're welcome, Libra. Not in the best mood tonight because of that damn squirrel. I can't imagine. I don't even know who to call about it. The neighbors said they would, if no one's come to take it away tomorrow, they'll try to do something about it, but so they're not even open until 10 a.m. I'm going to check on Molly, and then, I'll get back to the energy updates. She just asked me when I wanted to do the live. I just told her we're just waiting on you. The audio's kind of choppy. Oh, that's interesting because I'm on I'm hardwired in. What? What? Yes, you can. I do it all the time. Just give me a minute because I'm gonna do Jennifer's energy update real quick, and then, are you still here, the real Hadija J? And okay, Wait a minute. So your food's not going to be there for another 15 minutes? Okay, so let me go ahead. Well, you're going to eat, so I don't know how long this will take. So I'll just call you back in 15 minutes. Okay. All right, bye. So we'll go ahead and do free energy updates and paid readings for the next 15 minutes. And then I'll just start setting up. We'll just start setting up while she's having her snack. And I've got most of the things here that we would need. I don't know if the real Khadijah J is still there. So Spirit, what does Jennifer Simpson need to know right now? I'm while eating cake. Just energy update for Jennifer, please. Energy update for Jennifer, please. Spirit, what does Jennifer need to know right now? So you got the High Priestess. I feel like Spirit's letting you know that they're enjoying watching you take care of yourself, doing the things for yourself that make you feel good about yourself. They keep you on that pedestal. I love how the Blanche's throne is kind of like curved up and out, the way the couch is on the TV show. But Spirit wants you to stay in this High Priestess energy and be patient with yourself, patient with others. I hope somehow that helps. Okay, the real Khadijah J. Cool. So I'm just gonna start setting up. And Molly, I'm gonna call Molly back in about 10 or so minutes, and then we're gonna get started. She wasn't sure if she was gonna be able to do YouTube and the phone at the same time, but she can. She can definitely. So the way this is probably going to work is, excuse me, Spirit's trying to choke me out. So you're going to be you'll type your questions, the real Khadijah J, into the chat. We'll start with one question. And then, because we might not get through 3 questions, because your first question, we don't know where we're going to go with question 1. So think about the most important question in regards to your dad. And type it in the chat when Molly gets here. That way she can read it out loud on the speakerphone. And then, we can just, I have to get a drink. We can just keep rolling through your questions to the Spirit's response. Maybe it'll be your dad. Maybe it'll be just Spirit. Maybe it'll be someone we just don't know yet. We don't know yet until it starts. Sorry, guys. Just trying to get some things together for this spirit box thingamajiggy. So I'm just going to set my REM pod there so that you guys will be able to see the lights when they go off, if they go off. I got a battery for that. Do I get some extra? I don't know if I have any extra batteries for the spirit box, but got the headphones. I'm just making a cup of tea. Are there any energy updates that need to be done? Just making coffee, and then I will be right back, and we'll start something. I mean, I guess I could just turn this on and we can see what we'll get. It's already raining outside and thundering. I feel so bad for the squirrel. It's gonna wait. Is it gonna stay like that? Because it should not be staying like that. Wow, there's a lot of activity. That's scary. It wasn't doing that earlier. I turned it on earlier. It was very quiet. Crazy. Now it's all quiet. What? All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to make a cuppa of coffee, damn ghosts. And I'll be back in a few moments. Molly will be back in a few moments. And we'll get the spooky show on the road. all three of you. I'm back. Okay, that's just because I touched it, not because of anything else other than I touched it. So you guys kind of get the idea of the REM pod? Yeah, so I'm just checking. Okay, let me call Molly and see if she's ready. Oh, cool. Okay, are you almost ready? You're not ready. What are you having to eat? What? I've never heard of that place. What? Okay, you want to try to get started and we'll start on one question? I was just setting up. That's all. That's what's going on. All right, honey. All right. I don't have you on speaker yet. So we're just going to put the batteries in the spirit box. I'm going to connect the headphones to them and put my blindfold on. Well, not completely on, but I'm going to just put it on because I can. So I'm ready to go with the blindfold. And then I'll just kind of keep my headphones off for a second so that I can just hear Molly when she comes back to the phone. So we're just ready to go, just waiting on Molly. I'll just put her in my ear right here, just for a second. Be able to hear when she comes back. I look so silly. Are you on the live at all? Not yet. Okay. Okay, awesome. So I'll just take some quick energy updates real quick while I'm waiting for Molly to set up. Excuse me. Ooh. I don't think when it's quiet there is activity. There might be something that it's picking up. But it's not, I don't know that it's close enough for it to pick anything up. The red button just went, I can't remember if the red button means that it's on and activated or if it's just, I guess I should look. But the colors, the different colors show how close the energy is. I believe, if it's green, it's a green, it's maybe faint, and then, or maybe it's blue. But you see that, it has different colors and makes a super annoying noise. I kind of lost the directions to my REM pod. And I can't remember the red button, what the red button is for. The other stuff I remember, but the red button, I don't remember. It might just signal that it's ready. Okay, take your time. It could also mean that maybe it's the temperature. What makes a REM pod go off and can it detect ghosts? Here. Check this out. Just to have a basic idea of what you might need to know about the REM pod. I wanted to know what Anthony is thinking about me tonight. Okay. Okie dokie. So, Spirit, what does Confly need to know about what Anthony is thinking about her tonight? What's Anthony thinking about her tonight? They may be thinking, maybe they can get lucky. They definitely are having good thoughts about you, though. Feelings, at least. This is the Ten of Pentacles. They might just be, in their head in the clouds about the things they could have with you instead of the chaos of life. Maybe they found some peace or something in you. I think that's interesting. So most ghost hunting gadgets are based on flaky scientific claims or unsubstantiated beliefs. Things like EMF meters are unable to detect a living human, let alone a ghost. In fact, there are no handheld device of any type that can detect a living human. However, the REM pod can detect a human that enters its field of detection. If you have your hand toward the antenna, it will alert to your presence. This means that the device has more chance of picking up on a supernatural entity passing by than most others. Our REM pods are also pretty robust and not too susceptible to false positives when used correctly. I personally quite like what? Okay, take your time. I personally quite like the REM pod because I've been in several investigations where I've not heard a single beep out of the REM pod all night. This matches my conclusion that those locations weren't haunted. That means if it does trigger during an investigation, it's more likely that it's because something weird is going on. But what can make the device go off? What can cause it to trigger incorrectly or give false positives? Well, we put the REM pod through every test we could think of to find out what causes them to flash and beep. So there's a whole article on that. Since it's mostly a conductive object that triggers a device, we tried a few tests with metal rulers. First, we held the what? Okay. So the lights on the top are briefly indication of the current settings by lighting one LED for short range through all 5 LEDs for maximum range. Since it's mostly conductive object that triggers the device, we tried a few tests with the metal ruler. First, we held the ruler in the field, and of course, the device triggered. We then tried suspending it on a non-conductive thread to see if it would make a difference if the ruler wasn't grounded through us. We thought, take your time. You're not going to have any problems. I can just be quiet, but I can't mute myself, I don't think. Let me see. I'm back. I put the whole chat on mute for you, Molly, but now it's not on mute. Let me go back to this this REM pod. I always want to call it REM because the band REM's from here. The REM pod. Can it detect water vapor? That's an interesting question. So anyways, Molly's going to get on the chat now. Are you there yet? So you're listening, right? That means that you can take a question if I put my blindfold on. So this is how it's.
Sorry, hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the chat. Let me just answer this message and then I'll come. I'm going right now.
Okay, I've got you on speakerphone. Okay, that was just me.
Okay, so I'll watch for questions.
So we're going to be working with the real Hadiza J. Okay, I've got my blindfold ready to go down, so I won't be able to see the chat. I won't be able to see anything going on. I should probably put the stairs here in case the dog wants to get up on the chair because it's scared. Yeah, he wants his treats. So basically what's going to happen, Molly, is the real Hadiza J is going to ask a question in the chat.
Okay.
And you are going to look at the chat and read it out loud to the spirits. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just get the spirit box ready. I'm turning it back on.
Okay.
Just for people who are not familiar with the sound of it. Oops, sorry, REM-Pod. You know, if somebody wants to explain it to people who are in the room, you know, pretty much it's just, we are going to listen.
I have a question.
What?
I have a question myself. Is this for anybody that you can try and channel through the spirit box?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
I think I might know who I want you to do.
So, like when Liz and I did it on Halloween, she was next to me. So I've never done it like this, where we've got someone on the phone transpiring the questions in the chat to spirits. Because I'm not trying to say spirits can't read, but it just, I'm just gonna do it like where somebody reads the questions. I will not be able to hear anything Molly says. I will not be able to hear anything going on in the room. I will not be able to see the chat. I will not be able to see what's going on in the room. I am in a room with the dogs who I trust and the people I trust. My dad's here and Molly's on the phone. So I'm just going to put the headphones in. So if you're there, the real Hadiza J, Molly is ready for your question. And I'm going to just tune in to...
Let's do this.
Hold on, Molly. I'm waiting for the real Hadiza J to say something. Well, Ladybug, what we're doing basically is we're just trying to channel the real Hadiza J's. We're trying to ask her dad a question, their dad a question. So like energy updates. I just froze up. Are you there, the real Hadiza J? Because I don't want these batteries to die. My house is haunted, no matter what this REM-Pod says. And something's going to come for this battery energy. Okay, there's your question. Let me put my blindfold on. Let me know before you say the question so I can put my headphones on. I'm now blindfolded. Let me know before you do the question. Before you say the question out loud, Molly, let me know when to put my headphones on before you say it.
Okay, I'll just say headphones.
Okay, was that the cue? Okay, I'm putting my headphones on and I'm just gonna start.
I've got one for you already. So Creative Arts is asking, does Kay have a crush on me and is he angry because I push him away?
You're only doing questions for the real Hadiza J's dad right now. That's the only person I'm channeling right now. I'm trying to find that person. So just go ahead and put your question. I can't see or hear anything, but if you could please just put your question in the chat so I can tune in to spirit or whatever the spirits are on the spirit box.
Okay.
Nothing. No.
Nothing yet.
I'm just going to tell you what the spirits say, that I don't know what the questions are or what you're saying or what you're asking in the chat. All I can give you is what the spirit box is saying. Up. Wanting. I can't stand this place. Me neither. Do you want me? Are you there? I'm better.
Hey.
Running. Do you need me? I'm here. You could also ask whatever the question is several times because they're here.
So, Stormy, would you like her question?
Good luck. Here. Over. Here. Over. Can I talk?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Yeah, haha. Tell me more. I'm here. Okay, that was really scary. I'm not going to be afraid. Stop. Okay. Grizzly. Depleted. I'm sad. Ow. Remember? How? Cop. Car. It's so quiet now. Hey, John. Wrinkles? Open up. Weird. Now it's just white noise. I don't know why it said stop again. So it just said stop again. So I'm just going to stop for a minute because when it says stop, I should probably stop for just a minute. So that was totally creepy. There was this one point where, like, all I could hear was what sounded like a whole lot of voices chanting. It was really weird. I don't even know what the questions were. Did anything make sense at all?
No, but my response said she was scared for you.
Don't be scared for me. I'm all right. That was crazy. So I'm just going to turn it back on for a minute. But do you see how it works? Let's try it on AM. That was just FM.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Do you think you can try and channel Brendan?
Yeah. How many questions have you gotten your questions? And have you done your questions, Hadijah? Any of them? How many did we get anything today?
When I come back, I want to do that.
I'm putting the okay, let me look and see if anybody said anything real quick. So I'm just gonna put the headphones back on. I was just waiting for Hadijah to explain to me if like they'd answered. How many questions did Hadijah do? I know they were interested in asking their dad 3 questions and then asking a question about you couldn't understand what, dear? Yeah, like I don't know how long your father's passed or if they would understand something like this. It's like,
So here's a tip, Stormy.
what?
From Ghost Adventures, I've watched them use these things before.
Uh-huh.
What Zach Bagans usually does when he's talking to the spirits,
Yeah.
he kind of explains to them, come talk into this box. If you want to be heard, come talk into this box.
Okay, you tell him. I'll just use my intuition with what to do. But I have seen a lot of them do that. And I have tried that before. And since you just did it, it's done.
Right.
There's just so many of them, you guys. There's just so many of them. The royalties of Jay. It sounded like him, though. Oh, my gosh. So I'm going to put the headphones back on. And let's try one more time on AM. The Real Hadisha J. Yeah, before I get too low on battery, let's go ahead and ask one more time.
All right. Yeah, make sure your phone's charged.
I'm just making sure I've got this on correctly, too. Like that it's at the right frequency. And because I get better messages the faster it goes. It's been really, like, slow, though, tonight. All right, it's going super fast now. I'm going to put the headphones down. We're trying to contact the Real Hadijah J's dad. I don't know what their name is, and that's fine. But I'm going to put the headphones on, and I cannot hear anything. Sorry.
Hang on, headphones. Hang on, headphones.
Okay, I got the headphones on.
Okay. She said, Dad, I love you and miss you. Do you miss us?
Ever. Yep. 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 Nope. No. Yep. Just keep saying yep. Like what? What do you want to say? What do you want to say to the real Hadiza J spirit or the real Hadiza J's spirit guides? They have specific questions for you. Is there anything there? Is there anything that you can tell them that they need to know right now through me? Speak it into this box and I'll listen carefully. Whip. Let's slow it down a little. Sometimes it gets really quiet. Yep. There. The fuck? Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. Like it's just, yep, hip, nope, me. So if you have any questions, any questions, that you want to ask, the people that are trying to channel right now, spirit, is there anything you want to say? Yes. What is it that you want to say? We're listening. Death. Yes, we know death. Hello, death. Whenever I do this with the spirit box and point the antenna to the graves below the house, death. That's all they say is death. So fucked up. Slowing it down again. Is there anything that you want to say before we close the portal? Anything you want to say before we close the portal, spirits? Oh, for me, look at this mystery. It's me. It's up to you. It's up to you for staying safe. Are you trying to sing a song? Wow, this is extreme. Let go. See my face. Baby. I am from the galaxy. I think I've lost transmission. Sorry. I think I've just lost transmission.
That was interesting.
Here, talk to me here. Did you hear that? Talk to me here. That is so weird. Sit down. Break it down. Wow. That was interestingly strange feeling and weird.
Hey, when I come back to visit, can we do that shit?
Oh yeah, for sure. We can do it. We can do it on another night too. Like, if you want some questions asked, we can try to channel Brendan or whoever, just for fun. I was really trying to stay on par with listening, but there's just so many of them. I mean, you can hear it. We'll just have to keep trying. I don't know if that helped at all, the real Khadijah J. I don't know if you were able to connect. Only you would probably really know. Like when I connected with my mom, I was like, yeah, I heard her voice. It really sounded like her or something she would say. But at one moment, it actually sounded like her voice. But yeah, so that's what I've been wanting to try that like for a while. Would you want to try Brendan right now real quick?
Sure,
And
I'll try.
Maybe I'll try the cards with it while I'm listening.
I'll try.
Okay. Yeah, for a while there, I gotta put the headphones on. For a while, it was very much a man speaking. And then I kind of just got lost in transition because I was trying to switch it over back to FM because I felt like I was getting more on FM than AM. AM kept going from being really loud to like really, really quiet and weird.
Do you want me to say my question or no?
No, I don't have the headphones on yet, darling.
Okay.
I need to drink some water or something.
Yeah, make sure you stay hydrated.
God, I get so thirsty when I do this. It's ridiculous. And I get sometimes I get really cold and sometimes I'll get really hot. It's definitely weird. Christy. Well, that's so interesting, Christy. I'm going to be fine. I'm sitting right here in the house. I've got thousands and thousands of pieces of orgonite in the house. And electronic orgone generators. So there aren't going to be no bad ones. At least I can hope for there to be no bad ones. But okay, I'm going to turn it back on. Unless one of the ghosts just drank all its blood.
That would be something if they did.
go. That's what something just said. Give me 1 second to set it up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've got it turned all the way up. I'm taking the headphones and putting the headphones. I'm putting the mask on again, and the headphones are on now. I can't hear anything except for the REM pod. I can't hear anything except for the spirit box now, and I cannot see chat.
I should have asked my question before you put the headphones on.
So, Brendan, if you're there, let's chat.
Brendan, I want to know, was it intentional or accidental? Also, did you do it? What they put you in prison for?
So I'm starting to hear a voice come in. Speak loudly and clear so I can hear you.
For those in the chat,
I was trying to ask you a question, Brendan, if you're there. Are you there, Brendan? So I'm just going to get the tarot cards out because I feel the need to use them as well until I can start hearing a voice. And we'll go back and look at the cards in a little bit.
For those in the chat, this is my best friend of 15 years. He overdosed on heroin in 2017.
Are you here, Brendan?
And it was the greatest loss.
I am here. I am here. I'm here, girl. Took him a moment. It's like he's never been asked to use his voice in the spirit realm before. Well, get used to it. All right, I'm here. He said, all right, I'm here. Let's see if we can actually identify. Is it you, Brendan? What, can you give Molly something? Because I don't know you, but she does. I'm just your voice. We're going to take some cards out on you too, Brendan. I've never done tarot cards during the Estes method either. So the cards are going to definitely tell me things that he might need to tell you. Could you say that again? Molly is saying your name. Molly. Like my hair's standing up on my body. Can you say something other than her name? Can you say something to Molly?
I love you, Brendan, and I
I'm here. My heart. Psst. Do you want to show me? Do you want to show me? Do you want to show me?
We're going to. I'm getting a tattoo for you.
It's like, is this person's voice very soft?
It was.
I can't hear you. I'm just asking in general. I guess I'll figure it out in a minute. But whoever's voice it is very soft. They're very soft spoken. So it's hard for me to transpose.
His voice was always.
Can you hear me?
Soft-spoken.
They say. Yes, we can hear you. Speak up a little more if you can. I want to tell you something. Do you know?
I do know. I know what happened.
Yeah, maybe if I try a different frequency, but I'm not really getting, it's like their voice is so soft that I can barely hear them. I'm going to try a different frequency. Maybe try FM like we did with AM and FM with Khadijah's dad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's okay, honey. So we're gonna try FM now because I think I just heard somebody's voice come through. But I'm just gonna take a minute to. I don't know if any of this is making sense to anyone, but I'm having fun.
You're all crybaby Chloe right now.
It's okay, honey, to be a crybaby. We wouldn't have tear ducts if we weren't meant to be crybabies. Okay, so we're gonna do one more session on FM, and then I'll read the cards to you. Okay, I'm blindfolded. I can't hear anything, or I don't know what's going on in chat. So, Brendan, I put you on a different frequency, or spirits, you're on a different frequency now. You're still in the white noise. I switched it so maybe I could hear you a little better. Molly's going to ask some questions. We're looking for her friend Brendan.
Brendan, I just want to know, did you do it on purpose? Or was it an accident? Or did somebody do it to you?
Once in time. What about once in time? Yes, once in time you were here.
You never told me.
How did I die? Oh, fuck.
You died from a heroin overdose.
I knew that's what he was trying to say. He's just in limbo. The fuck? So Molly, tell him.
Brenda,
Yeah, everybody knows.
there's not a day I go by that you're not in my heart.
Ugh.
You're at my car.
Ugh, I don't think I can do it anymore. Brendan,
Nico.
we'll be back. Oh, I just got so hot and overwhelmed. Are you okay?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm like fucking crying my eyes
Did
out.
anything make any sense? That was just me, not the REM pod. Are you okay? Yeah, I made the REM pod go off. It's my fault. I got like so hot, like for a moment. Now I'm fine, but I felt like totally crazy when he asked that question. When it asked that question. So here's a couple of cards that I pulled while we were on the AM spectrum of the radio frequency. Oh, so look, there's this Empress card. There is a Destiny card. In the Wheel of Fortune, there is a Page of Cups. That was me, not a ghost. Page of Cups, Molly. And then we've got the Knight of Wands. But what's really interesting is that the cards that were upright when I look down are Page of Swords, which is about communication. It could be about gossip, but it could also be about talking and communication between friends as well. It's just, but look, it's the Hanged Man. This card's all about limbo.
You want to hear something crazy?
What?
Heroin increases your body temperature.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Because, like, you know how when doctors, like, give you oxycodone if you've had a serious injury and it kind of makes you a little bit warm?
Preach to the choir.
Yeah, isn't it the same thing, though, kind of? Because they're both opiates?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I got so hot. Like, it's almost like he doesn't understand what's happened. Like, he doesn't understand. Well, did you tell him? He asked how. How did I die?
I told him he died of a heroin overdose.
His voice was too gentle on the AM. It's like he couldn't get through on AM. His voice was not loud enough. It's like he hasn't talked in a really long time.
He always had a deep voice, but it was always soft spoken.
Yeah, this was definitely a soft spoken voice. I had to switch to FM to see if I could help him get it out. Wow. Well, now I've got my Elvis Presley hair on. And, well, maybe Elvis will come talk to us, too, soon. I'm surprised that the REM pod did not go off, though. I was kind of hoping it would. This thing is always kind of a dud.
We need to go do...
What, sweetheart?
We need to go do that in the cemetery.
I know. Well, that was interesting, you guys. We've been on for 2 hours. 2 hours, and the ghost blew my hair away. Look, I look like I put my finger in an electric socket. Thank you, Molly, so much for your time. Thank you, The Real Hadijah J. I don't know if we got through to your dad or if we got through to Brendan, but if you guys feel like we have, if anybody feels like they have heard a voice tonight that was important to them, let me know. I've actually never done tarot cards with the spirit box. Is there a list? A list for what? Energy updates? Tarot readings?
I am really sleepy after that.
Yeah, me too. Real Khadijah, can I ask one more thing with cards? Sure, the Real Khadijah J. Sure. Hey, John B, welcome to the channel. So we'll probably just go back to a few energy updates. I am definitely going to keep the REM pod on for a little bit. I've turned the spirit box off for the night. Go ahead and ask your question, the Real Khadijah J. And I'll get to you next, John.
I'm going to do energy.
Okay, love you, babe. Thank you so much for your help. I hope you got.
And I did.
Okay. We'll try again. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye, honey. So I'm just waiting for the Real Khadijah J's question. Hello, is there a list? So there's really no list, D. It's just that I'm closing down the spirit box. I'm going to take the batteries out because I'd like to be able to do this again and not drain the batteries out from just sitting there all the time in the machine. Thanks, guys, for watching that. I know it might be like a little confusing. It might be a little bit strange. It definitely feels really spooky to be on the inside. I'm just glad that I'm like in a place that, even though it's haunted, I'm not scared of it being haunted. So more information about the person who rides horses trying to pursue me. Okay. Who rides horses trying. They may ride horses. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. This person that rides horses may ride horses. What does, that might have some interest in the Real Khadijah J? What is it that they need to know? They want to know a little bit more about that person that might be trying to pursue them. They may be very carefree. They may have a little white dog. They might like to write love letters or poems. They might just be very carefree. And be very much in love with life as well in this Fool card. In love with the nature of things as well. Very earthy kind of person, I feel. Very grounded, but yet a big dreamer, big dreams. They love adventure. Cotton flight, that was intense. It felt like you were exasperated and wanted to get out because you seemed stuck and didn't want to be stuck. Yes, yeah. It was because that's what they feel like, and I'm surprised that you picked up on it. But yes, cotton flights. Interesting. But I also already know that, like, the spirits in this house that are buried under the house, their bodies are buried under the house. Like, we've released a lot of them, but I do find it interesting that I could be in the middle of any spirit box conversation and have a hold on a spirit that we've wanted to contact. And if I point the antenna for the spirit box to the ground, it's like all I hear is different voices that say the word death, 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 death. And I had to stop. And then I had to stop. I think I had to stop at that point. At some point, something told me to stop, so I just stopped. Because, yeah, I feel like this. I don't feel like all spirits feel that way, though, because, like, when I heard my mom's voice in the spirit box, I didn't really get that feeling from her that she felt stuck. John, the energy update between you and Karen. I don't know if you're still there, John B, but Spirit just needs you to know that this is your destiny. Take hold now in this Wheel of Fortune. It was fun. It was so much fun. I think during the Halloween week for XPLR, they asked everybody if anybody would go, by themselves. I guess there's some of the stuff they did, and I was like, yeah, I would. No fronting, no fear. Fire Spot Cottonfly, especially with the short hair she has, reminding me of. That's so funny that you said the thing about Scooby Doo because, I call my dog Ruby. I call her Ruby Doo, and I sing her this little song. I took the song Driving Miss Daisy and rewrote lyrics to about Ruby being like Scooby Doo. But she's only 8 inches tall, and Scooby Doo's a Great Dane. And it's so funny because I grew up with a Great Dane and had this haircut and watched Scooby Doo every day. But I'm so happy that we could do that tonight, have that experience. I hope somehow it helps you, the real Hadijah J. We can try again in the future. And we can just see what happens. I mean, you never know. I just hope that we can, maybe get an even better spirit box one day. I mean, I'm not saying that this isn't the best spirit box, but what if there's better ones? I have no idea. I just kind of grabbed this stuff for Halloween, my Halloween birthday, and Liz came over and we kind of just lost our minds listening to the Dead or listen to whatever. Like the first time I turned it on, I heard this, like I said, this Mexican jamboree band. I made my dad laugh. I was like, hey, look, there's actually a Mexican jamboree band on the other side. It's good to know there's musicians over there. I hear it's not much different. I wonder how much it would change. I wonder how much it would change if, we changed the way that we thought about death. How much would death change for us? Would we live longer if we didn't believe in it? Or would we live longer if we thought that maybe, or would we never die if we just stopped all believing it? Would our species die off until we just stopped dying? Would our species just keep dying off until we stop dying? Hey Liz, I'm so glad you're back. I must have missed that you were here. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of coming through the clouds of that spirit box session. And I'm definitely going to post our spirit box sessions. So if you guys want to see those, hit the like button. Share the channel. I'll post them. I wish I had enough time to post a cover song every week, but and to bring you guys more music, but I'm hoping that I can go ahead. Maybe tonight while we're chatting, Liz, late into the night, if we chat, I'll post those videos. They're not very long, but I wanted to make sure that they had the subtitles so that people who can't hear can read. That might take a little time. I don't know if YouTube does it automatically. Does it automatically yet? Whereas last time I tried, it didn't. Do I see any tensions with your spouse Justin and Kristen last night? Did they hook up or plan on it? Oh, Christy, have you been worrying about this all day, honey? Krika, yes, you can. Have you been thinking about this all day and you're afraid to ask, Justin? Sorry, I was a complete bitch earlier before we did the spirit box, but I was really trying to give a lot of my attention to knocking off that storm. Let's see how we're doing at midnight. It was raining pretty hard out there, which means that the squirrel just went through 3 hours of hard rain. I know I sound crazy when I care more about a squirrel than anything else. Flash flood warning. I guess that's good for the squirrel because it's locked in a little cage on top of the roof. So maybe we did it. Maybe we got the storm to calm down because it's not severe anymore. It's just been turned into a flash flood warning. Oh shit. Maybe it's just about to get crazy. Oh fuck. Okay, it's all that crazy is gonna just disappear before it gets here. Good. I mean, it's still gonna rain. Oh my god, it's gonna rain until about 3:30, but it's not raining here right now yet. It says it is on the map, so whatever map, I win. Your trees need rain. Yeah, did you hear that, Spirit? Take this storm to Pensacola, please. Rain, go away. Let's save a squirrel today. Liz, I went for my walk this afternoon and this evening and after the last live, and Dad and I found a squirrel stuck in a cage on top of a house.
Shut up with the squirrel. Eat lunch.
I'm not going to eat in front of people on YouTube.
Well, give me some watermelon.
You guys want some watermelon?
I'll put it over there.
Thank you, Firespawn. Yeah, we're having bad weather, but I don't really care about the bad weather. I care about the fucking squirrel in the fucking trap on top of the fucking house. So I'm trying to make the weather not go crazy. So the poor squirrel won't have a worse night than it already is. Hey, Jeremy. How are you tonight? You're right, Dad. This vegan mozzarella is terrible. I have no idea, Liz. I just know that it's trapped on top of a house that is not occupied by people. Okay? It's a business. It's some kind of house they use for business meeting offices, something like that. But I tell you, I'm pretty upset about it. Okay, let's do some of these energy updates. Oh, so he's blame shifting Christy. Yeah, that's mentally abusive. Peace out with that. You're gonna have to stick up for yourself and be like, ain't turning around on me. It's an honest question. Because you need to know if you are going to, harmoniously move on with this relationship or bow out gracefully. If he's getting offended, have you asked him why? Spirit, what does Christy need to know about Justin? He's really contemplating what you're saying, though, in this Six of Pentacles and this Hermit. Contemplating on what to say next. It's like he's not going to be able to tell one lie and then another and another. It's just going to get too hard. Glad you feel better, Jeremy. Will Tenju and I be able to sort out our issues without having any negative impact? Well, you will be if you could just get rid of the old story, but you'll keep having negative impact the more you get into that negative story again and again and again and again and again and fight about it. So see what you need to know about that Krika. Spirit, what does Krika need to know about that right now? Will I be able to move on without any negative impact? So Spirit says yes, but you will both have to be resilient. Find the humor in things in this King and Queen of Swords. Really be on a strict mental diet, and patient with each other. I keep hearing random creaks in the house, in your room, and voices. I'm not sure if that was my cousin or someone outside my room. So what is it that's like scaring you? That it could be a spirit? Or that it could just be like anything? Hello, Jeremy. Did you get to see any of that spirit box stuff that just went on? I'm kind of glad my dad brought me some electrolytes. What part of your personality should you bring forward in your career? Your strength. So don't be too overbearing though. Hold back a little. Liz requires bacon. And French onion soup today. And just be careful, Liz, with that bacon. Please. You know what I love, though, about pecans when you bake them? Is they taste like bacon. I don't know why. Hi, Ladybug. Where the hell is Jam? Someone in the house. My cousin left the front door unlocked, so of course scared me. Locked it. Yeah, oh my god. Are you watching that door? I mean, not locking the door, now that's scary. Yeah, I'm taking questions. But I'm also recovering from the spirit box. Okay, so next time I make vegan bacon, I'll take the pecans, I'll bake them in the oven, and then I'll dip them in chocolate while they're still hot. I'm just so hot and thirsty after doing that. I think Molly's boyfriend was like right here. Whereas I feel that maybe Hadijah's dad was right there. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, I don't think that Hadijah's dad tried to touch me. I think that Brendan did. But I don't know why the REM pod's not going on. Like, maybe the battery's low. Yes. Bangs what? What do you see spiritually that could have went on? Because the minute I took a shower, she decided to wake up. Wait, you let this person in your house? And then they maybe did this in your house? Christy, I would definitely never let her in your house again. Did you just see that lighting? Scary.
I know that thing. Are you talking about sun?
Mm-mm.
Just know which off your computer on when it's lighting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good for me to have the computer on when it's lightning like this. I don't really do cards on cheating anymore. It gets to be too messy, in my opinion. I like to encourage people to think about what they're telling themselves, like I said before. What are you telling yourself about the situation? What are you telling yourself about them? Because I think it's so important that if you feel somebody you're having an intimate connection with, or somebody that you're having a partnership with, or I think it's my computer froze. I think it's important for us to be honest with. I encourage people to work their relationships out without going to tarot cards. Now I can give you advice all day long, which is basically that you really need to be putting yourself first. Christy, you need to be getting on your pedestal, and if you want to, not see this person again, you don't have to. She who met the love of her life that wasn't your man and moved to another country. She went back to jail. She fell off the earth, whatever you like. Start thinking about what you want. Not what he wants, not what she wants, not what your mother, your father, your lover, your brother, your sister, what you want. Why do you want to be with someone who lies so easily like that? Just dump him. He sounds like a fucking drag. Peace out. When are you women going to learn? And you men? If someone treats you like that, if you're saying that about your partner, why would you want to stay one more day? If lying is so easy for him, and you're going to just keep taking it? You hate this relationship. Just fucking stop. Just dump him.
want you to buy it. So let it go like they don't buy it.
You gonna buy it again?
Huh? The theory I give you is good not to buy it forever. Buy the vegetables and cook them and eat fresh vegetables, more healthier. I like you, I'm gonna go to sleep if I can.
Good night, Dad.
Ah. Whew. What? Excuse me.
It's okay.
Are you online or can I talk to you?
No, I'm still on the live. So I'm probably just gonna.
Who's there? Just what's her name? Texican?
No, Molly logged out. Liz is here.
Who?
Liz.
Hi, Lizzie.
Dad says hi, Liz.
What?
Ladybug, what's your question? Christy, dump that man. You don't want to live the rest of your life with a liar. They'll ruin your life if they haven't already. You can fix it though. If you just can go within and stop thinking that way about him, feeling that way about you guys, feeling that way about yourself. You can. Well, she might be following her inner compass on the fact that he lies. I mean, everybody has an inner compass. Everybody has an intuition. They have a gut feeling about something, and it can't be denied, but many people do deny it because the circumstances and the limiting beliefs around what they're denying, Raymond. Liz says, hi, Pops, just getting home. She went out tonight.
Oh.
You do, Christy. You need to follow your gut. It's so important. Follow that inner compass so that you can get balanced. Okay? So that you can get balanced. Because once you get balanced, you can stay more stable in the knowing of what you want, that it's already yours, that it's there, and that you've found it, and that you've achieved, your goal, whatever that is. Whether it be in a relationship, a job, whatever, money. Hey, Nafisa, nice to see you again. Yeah, very true, Raymond. Well, I think, Nafisa, if you think about him contacting you, he will. But if you stay in the knowing and in that story that he's blocked you, no, he won't contact you. You've got so much resistance that you're manifesting him blocking you instead of, come here, squizzard. You're manifesting him blocking you instead of him calling you. Unfortunately, Nafisa. Baby, we're gonna air pet you because you love being air petted, right? Air petting. Oh, let's air pet that baby. So, should I go check on the squirrel? Should I stop torturing myself and go check on it? Please don't kiss me. I haven't brushed her teeth yet. Look at that pom-pom tail go. Are you my cheerleader? Yeah, I love you too. I love you too, little fatty one. I can say that about my dog, right? Shh. It's 2023. You can't say fat. Well, I mean, if you don't tell, you don't ask, but this person's asked already, they've asked and they've just been it's the person just blame shifted it and turned it around on them, which is very uncomfortable. It's like you hanging out with a guy or a girl that you like, right? Or that you're dating or that you're married to or whatever. And they turn around and say to a stranger of the opposite sex, penis or vagina or something derogatory sexually or something like that. And then, it might upset their partner or whatever. And then boom, you got an argument. Like one person might think that's okay, whereas the other doesn't. What are you guys growling about? Oh my God. I mean, I just hope that you can figure it out, Christy, because you don't sound very happy. You can't manifest what you want unless you're happy about what you want. Like, I'm starting to think like I can't manifest a home because I'm so unhappy about thinking and feeling the circumstances that are all around it are just another hurdle. One after another after another. In fact, I should probably go to bed because I've got lots of people I got to talk to tomorrow on the phone. And if there's anything I hate more than anything, it's the damn phone. Now, don't get me wrong. I love talking on the phone. But I do not love talking on the phone to complete strangers. It's not fun. Yeah, that's why they got to talk about it. That's why she's got to go. That's why Christy's got to go to Justin and be like, you're making me feel this way. It's uncomfortable. How do you want to operate around that? And if he doesn't want to tell her, fuck it. Then you either start a new story and you stay on your timeline with Justin, or, you move on and bow out gracefully. Are you okay? You little fairy one. Oh. You want to go 9-9? Hey, El Muyang. Welcome to the channel. You're welcome, Nafisa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so worn out from that spirit box thing. I think I'm all out of readings. Yes, of course. If you love each other, you can work anything out. But will they believe that? Will they understand that there are no circumstances or limiting beliefs keeping them from what they truly want, which is true love? See what I'm saying? It's really about not what we think and feel. It really comes down, like, we can manifest it for other people. Please don't get me wrong. But at the same time, asking spirit about cheating, I mean, that's really something that two people need to talk about who are face to face in a partnership like that. I think opening yourself to questions like that with tarot cards or divination, unless it's coming up through some other kind of question or some other way, spirit is voluntarily giving the energy to let you know. I feel like it's so unfair to other people who might be getting accused of cheating, as well as unfair to the person who might be feeling or thinking that someone's cheating on them, because it doesn't serve their mental wealth. But what will serve their mental wealth is going and saying, hey, what's up? And she clearly said that he said that she, there was something wrong with her, not him. I don't know. And that thing she said about him always lying, like, we don't know how many lies she's caught him in. Hi, honey. But hopefully she will go to him and stick up for herself and defend what she believes in. You know, no matter what happens, they can fix it. She can change it. There's a version of them, both of them, in the relationship that they want. It's perfect. But it's not my job or your job to do the work for her and him. They have to know what they want. In my reality, they're fine. End of story. Phil used to trap squirrels. I was like, don't do that unless you got to eat it. I know, right? Like, I'm mortified and I don't know what to do about it. So I do need to go to bed now so that I can figure out what to do about it in the morning. So tell me, Liz, is it normal for them to come and just remove them? Like, who removes them? Like the owner of the house or something? Just sorry, my computer froze up. Does pest control come remove them? Does the owner come and remove them? Come here, Rue. Hey, puppy. Yeah, the squirrel, like you were saying, that animal control. Well, okay, so nobody lives in that house. It's been trapped there for a while. Like, will they have to show up to call animal control to do it? So the house is on the trap is on the second story of a house that no one lives in. So hopefully I'll be able to find somebody by the morning to make it right. And I'm going to call Chattahoochee Nature Preserve in the city like at 8 a.m. and leave a voicemail. Even though they don't open until 10. Because this is an animal preserve. There's no hunting. There's no trapping. But I was also told that because it's someone's house, they have the right to trap. So I don't really understand how that works, but someone needs to let the poor fella go. In fact, let's see what that business is called. I have the address of the building. It's called CGM. Fuck. Interesting. So it's a telecom communications company. It's software development and data processing firm. All right. Well, I highly doubt they're hungry since it's a $500,000 house. And it probably cost them $1 million to build. It'll literally take too long. I'm going to go ahead and turn the REM pod off so I don't keep wasting the battery. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Thanks for taking the time to chat and leaving your questions in the chat for me on the live energy updates. Please like the video if you haven't already. Liz, I'll text you in a little bit. I'm going to call Molly back here in a minute because we had a pretty intense spirit box session. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. Sayonara. Arrivederci.
Kanita.
Yes. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I tell you that you are the magic one. Because you're the magician in your life. I have energy update for the squirrels. Spirit already said that they were going to defend and protect the squirrels, so that was the free live energy. I did a card earlier for it, or on it. All right, good night, guys. Kalanita. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for watching this weirdness tonight. I hope you had fun. Ciao.